Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue.
Everyone, hi and welcome to the fun. Ha ha ha. Chee chee choo 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 chee cha ha ha ha. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I don't want to beat around the bush. Of course, today an events episode. Welcome to No Positive Radio. My name, as always, is Paul Hullabaloo, and standing directly and actually
sitting,
crouching.
That would be sitting
like a tiger in the ancient Egyptian savannah. Was there a savannah in Egypt?
I
always forget that Egypt is part of Africa. Did you know that?
I don't think I did.
You didn't, honestly?
Maybe.
Yeah, Africa.
Yeah, I guess
Egypt
it is. Yes.
Africa.
And the continent, yes.
Yeah.
Not the country.
They're just not as dark as the other people in Africa. They're more of a tan, a bronze.
A golden hue.
An ancient and noble golden-hued people. All right, anyway. I don't want to spend too much time babbling, but directly in front of me, sitting at 12 o'clock, the minister of all that is electronically motivated. His name is...
Dirty John Winterbottom.
Yeah, I like that.
Johnny boy.
I'm going to mention a few things, and then we're going to jump right into the meat of the show. We got two things to do today. Not only do we have a world-famous filmfilmmaker in the house today, documentary filmmaker Ray Daniels.
Yes.
Not only did he direct and produce one of the things that catapulted Dirty John and myself to stardom, a documentary which you can now rent at Acme Video in Providence.
Here's
a documentary. It's called The Cringe Full Exposure, and it's a documentary about our return to the States from Europe, our reconnection with the place, the entity that is the United States, the pulse, as I like to call it, the pulse continent. And here we are now on the radio, punk folk legends, of course, radio celebrities on an underground basementized level, right?
Correct.
So Ray Daniels will be here. Why is he here? Well, we're going to talk to him a little bit, and we are world premiering his brand new audio documentary on who else? The Cringe.
The Cringe.
Part one of that, it's about 17 and 20 seconds long?
Yeah.
17 minutes, 20 seconds long. It's a documentary on us.
This is the first part.
This is part one of two.
Yes.
There'll be the other part. We'll have him back in probably in a month or a couple months, and we'll deal with that then. So we're going to be talking to him. I also want to mention a couple of quick things. If you want to see No Positive Radio online, of course, you can find us at Thank you. You can see it at www.nopositiveradio.fanspace.com. That's www.nopositiveradio.fanspace.crap. So anyway, check us out. If you want to email me directly, you can either do it on the website or you can send me an email at nopositive@aol.com. I wanted to say a quick little something here.
Okay.
Every single week that we've been on the show, on the air, I've always mentioned one person's name. One of my best friends in the whole world, a great influence on my life and on things that I find cool. I would say 90% of the things that I find cool in the world were introduced to me by this person. And what did I do? I set up a precedence and a tradition of saying his name somewhere in every show. And I've done it every single show, even back in the AM days. And I forgot last week.
Uh-oh. I wasn't here last week. I didn't catch you.
For the first time, I forgot to say his name. Of course, that name is Filthy John Monez of Clan Monez, the founder and proprietor of Empire Tattoo Machines. I love you, John. I also want to say hello to Larry DeGusto out there, who's, Larry D has been on the show the last couple of weeks. John and Larry, fellow tattoozlers, are taking off on a tattoo artist tour. They're going to go to a bunch of tattoo conventions, not only in this country, but also in Canada. And they leave this week, and they'll be back at the end of the month. So say a special no positive prayer for Larry D and John Monez, and I wish them luck and Godspeed! Godspeed to you, young lads! Godspeed! And may your beard be healthy and wise, John Monez. Also want to say, if you want to get those, this is the last week you can do it. If you want to get free tickets to a huge battle of the bands happening at the station next Saturday night, June 8th, featuring a bunch of bands. You can do that by emailing me at nopositive@aol.com. As many as you want, just email me your mailing address, and I'll send you out free tickets to that. So anyway, was there anything else? Oh yeah, before we went on the air today, we got a special phone call from one of the boys in blue.
Oh boy.
One of the police officers.
What did you do now?
Well, sodomy, but that's a different story. Another tale for another day. Bill Parker, let's just put it this way. He's got extra preparation H today with him. Anyway.
I knew Bill was going to be a bad influence.
I had to
on
drop
you.
into the gutter in the toilet there for a minute. It wouldn't have been complete if I didn't jump into the easy joke pool at least once a show. A cop called up and he wanted to hear Skin Pencil, or Skin Pencil 3, one of the segments. Now, of course, those are too long, we don't have time, but I promised him, because he's a cop and because I want to get off on something,
yeah,
and because I'm strung out on pills and feeling nice, I said to myself, we'll play the trailer. So here's the trailer for Skin Pencil 3. An old classic, No Positive Radio. When we come back, we will have filmmaker Ray Daniels, and then we'll be giving you the world premiere of the first part of the Cringe audio documentary. We're very proud to be a part of it.
Exciting.
Very, very self-centered nostalgia this week.
Yeah, you're going to get to learn a lot about the Cringe, our whole history. Ray did a great job.
And not only have we been involved in 2 documentaries already about us, I already dropped out of a 3rd one.
It's helping me remember a lot of my life that I've forgotten through the use of alcohol and drugs and whatnot. So it's fun.
It's a roadmap to your past, Dirty John, and you love it.
I do.
It was fairly boring for Dirty John.
I've smoked a lot of it away.
Just focus on my sections. Those are the real pizzazz comes when I'm talking.
Yeah.
The rest of it is what I like to call in show business terms, friggin' filler.
Just remember who's making all that music you're going to hear.
That's true.
That,
you did. Well, we're going to talk about that. Dirty John actually composed an entire score for this goddamn thing. I didn't do anything except sign on the dotted line in the release form, baby. I'm too good for all that. So anyway, here it is. Trailer, Skin Pencil 3, come back, Ray Daniels, and the world premiere of the Cringe audio documentary, Part 1, No Positive Radio. Stay tuned.
Coming soon to No Positive Radio from Protean Orlando Films, a Saul Bobo Abramowitz production. The most hardcore explosive realism since hardcore explosive realism was invented in the 1800s. A rogue ex-cop on the edge, tracking down the Colombian cartel that murdered his wife and kids and parents. A shipload of rascally, scurvy-driven pirates hoarding Spanish gold. 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 Nubian princesses with buxom, dripping wet bosoms. Fatherless singing kids trying to raise money for their burned down orphanage. Stir these caustic elements of disorder together and what do you end up with? Skin Pencil 3. Starring Paul Hullabaloo as Patty McHutchins, a chain-smoking, insomniac, drunk homicide detective bent on the bloody pulp of revenge. And reprising the most unforgettable role of his illustrious career, Dirty John Winterbottom as Jimmy. Taste the heat that is Skin Pencil 3.
You better not even think of triple-crossing me, Jimmy.
Jesus, Patty, who the hell do you think I am?
I think you just might be the no-good mercenary I've been after since I was a kid.
No, man, I'm just Jimmy. Just Jimmy.
Breathe in the degradation. That is Skin Pencil 3.
What's going on here?
Ah! Look out! Look out! Get down! Look out! Jesus, get down! Jimmy!
What is it?
Never mind.
Spit out the rubbery ligament. That is Skin Pencil 3.
I love you, Jimmy. I'm sorry. You saved my miserable friggin' life. I owe you everything.
Let me just hug you and cry.
I knew it was you all along, you son of a bitch.
The critics do not lie. San Francisco's Sally Pants Monthly raves. It's a rogue cop, pirate ship, black boob-loving, orphanage on fire film like you have never seen before, with the exception of Skin Pencil 1 and Skin Pencil 2. The Ultra Fitness Examiner declares Skin Pencil 3 is a sweaty, bust-laden delight. The Catholic Animal Reformation League gushes. You could mix Skin Pencil 1 with Skin Pencil 2 and add in a splash of the idea of Skin Pencil 4 and spin it all together, and you still wouldn't even come close to the cinematic majesty that is Skin Pencil 3. Jesus died so that you could check this shit out. A 3.5 nail rating. Even Paul Hullabaloo promises this film is quite simply the most compromised piece of crap ever. Skin Pencil 3. The point in the road where good and bad have an afternoon meet and greet. Coming soon.
However, it came actually, damn month ago or 3 months ago? Not soon.
Am I on the air?
I hear you. Do you hear?
Hey, Ray, you want to say a quick word for us so we can test our crazy mic?
No, try that mic.
On your mic.
Who are you, Larry?
Check.
Oh, wow.
Check one. Semblance. Civilization. Petri dish.
Good.
California bay crab.
There's a slight hum in there, but I think we can deal with it.
Yeah, people at home, if you hear a slight hum,
Sorry.
it's because you put a fork in the microwave. Ladies and gentlemen, in the studio right now with us, a old friend of myself and Dirty John Winterbottom. He has spent most of his professional career chronicling two assholes, namely me and Dirty John. Unbelievable! Wow, what credentials? Do you have a resume, son? His name is, of course, Ray Daniels, and we're about to talk to him right now. Ray, welcome to No Positive Radio for the second time now.
Woo-woo!
Yeah, it's one of the pleasures of my life to be here with you fellas once again, and it's nice to be making art with the boys again.
We're artistering up this whole room right now, aren't we, Dirty John?
I can feel an energy.
There is some sort of an uplifting energy with you here. I want to ask you a few questions.
Could be the hum, though. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to turn his mic up by himself?
Yes,
No?
yes.
Let's get him.
I gotta
Let's
hear
turn
him talk more.
Well, I can hear him. Go ahead, talk.
Talking more.
There you
Talking more.
Yeah, that's good. I just want to make sure we're all hearing Ray, because he's got a lot of introspective wisdom to share
I
with
have
the
a lot
basement
to
dwellers.
say. I've spent a lot of time with these two gentlemen, and maybe I can give you a third-party perspective on what I think it is that's so captivating about the two of them.
There is something captivating about the Cringe. I'd like to start off the interview by saying that. I'd like to concur with you on the record, publicly and privately. There is something magnetic about the Cringe. Would you agree?
We captured something special that night. I don't think we even knew we were going to capture anything, but we did.
Now,
Something.
where'd you get your start in filmmaking? How did you begin your journey as a filmmaker?
You know, there are a lot of experimental film. Well, first I did the commercials. I did a lot of commercials, and then I got into some experimental films because the commercials just were not rewarding. So, you know, when it came around to doing the Cringe, that was a really strange spot in my life because I was between marriages.
And you were high.
And I was high, and I was trying to relive my youth as a music fan. I was between, my wife Crystal and my second wife Crystal.
Unbelievable synchronicity
weird.
there. Irony.
And, you know, I was trying to be a young man again, trying to capture my youth, and I wanted to relive the crazy years I spent in the clubs, the club scene, and you guys just really made me feel that again. And I wanted to capture that on film for everybody to experience.
Now, you did capture it on film. It was in the year 1999. The film, of course, as I mentioned earlier, The Cringe, full exposure.
Yes.
Ray, what has changed, in your opinion, in your estimation, about Paul Hullabaloo and Dirty John Winterbottom? What has changed about The Cringe since then, between that documentary and the documentary you've cobbled together now?
Well, now they're not just a lame stage act; they're a lame radio act.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, who is this person?
I'm not really in the cringe. I
I'm
just
just
like to say
kidding.
that, you know.
And you're not really on the radio show either.
I would say that the thing that's changed is they keep growing into new, very fascinating directions because you weren't on the radio a couple of years ago, and here you are.
My pant size changed as well. I was a 31-32. Now, surprisingly enough, I'm a 32-31.
Whoa.
Now, not only did my waist get bigger, but for some reason my legs have shrunk.
Amazing.
Weird.
So there are some differences.
There are many, both physical and ethereal. That's what we've just discovered. That was amazing. Are you interested? Are you interested in your own
Yes.
story, Dirty John? Sometimes I wonder.
I'm so interested I can't talk. I'm
Yeah.
having
What
fun
else do you guys
listening.
want to know about yourselves?
Let me
Yeah.
look at my notes. Oh, yeah, I know what I wanted to ask you about. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you hear this documentary. One thing I'm going to preface it by saying is we've had to censor a lot of things. Or I should say Ray Daniels had to comply with the FCC and
I
censor.
hate doing it.
So certain words are bleeped.
Yes.
Bleeped. And not only that, but we've included one of our first song we ever recorded. It's
That's
called
amazing,
I'm
yeah.
Over Here.
Yeah.
What the are you doing over there?
Exactly.
What the F are you
Yeah.
doing over there? And
It's bleeped.
And that's in parentheses is what I like
Yeah.
about that song. I'm over here, parentheses. What the F are you doing over there? Close
It
parentheses.
was great hearing all that stuff
Every
again.
time it bleeps, a little chunk of me is hurting. But I'd
It's-
rather get it out to the people.
And I've said it before, I think when we made an appearance on the Jeffree Star show, who censored the shit out of us. And actually wouldn't even...
He
wouldn't
actually
even,
cut 4 minutes down to
Yeah.
8 seconds.
He wouldn't even play our clip. There was not one thing about the clip we provided to him that wasn't objectionable.
Yeah.
Is that a goddamn word? Objectionable.
It is now.
By the way, I saw the great Jeffree Star incognito shopping
You
in
did?
a local Shaw's the other day.
He
He
Jeffree
comes
Star
out of the
shops?
cave during the day,
Oh,
pops
trippy.
out of his coffin,
Weird.
and goes shopping in
For
the
all-
sunlight.
For all of you who might not know, Jeffree Star, of course, is a talk show legend. He has a show on Public Access, A,
yeah.
which is Channel 13, and he's the Jeffrey's, like, Jeffrey's World.
Yeah.
So we did his show, he's done our show. Long story. Anyway.
Anyway,
So, I think the interesting thing about the bleeps is that to me the bleeps actually do nothing but the opposite of what they're supposed to do because they do nothing but attract more attention to the swears.
Yeah, it does.
So I feel like it's almost a political statement.
every bleep is like a little alarm,
Yeah.
sounding off the cry of no more censorship.
No more walls of
right.
censorship. Okay.
Nice try.
Well, 99%'s not a bad batting average, even though 99%'s not a batting average. Can you follow me?
I never figured those out
No.
anyway.
Weird.
That's
It's a
probably why I
very
got
weird.
beat up so much.
Now, in your this is a tricky, tough question for you, Ray, and I don't think there's anyone out there besides maybe people like Paul Hullabaloo or Dirty John Winterbottom who could possibly answer this question.
Okay.
In your humble estimation, in your nobly humble estimation, are the Cringe musical prodigeniuses?
I'd like to poll the audience.
Okay. Maybe we could take one call to get an idea of it. But go, you tell me your answer
Repeat
first.
the question, please, Regis.
In your nobly humble estimation, are the Cringe musical prodigeniuses?
I would say, in their own little slice of the pie chart, they are prodigeniuses.
Like a cross between a prodigy and a genius.
genius,
Why
right.
not just tie them together? See, I'm changing the English language.
Why?
I should have told you that ahead of time. Slowly but surely.
We work on a different system here.
A whole
Like,
Whole new set of
For instance,
vocabulary.
I'm
use the metric
for
system?
instance,
Here we go,
hold on. For instance, I'm a genius, but I don't share my genius with people. I share my geniosity.
wow, because that's generous.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and it's generous to share geniosity too,
Indeed.
ironically enough. Let's take a call and let's poll this person. Let's see what they think. No Positive Radio.
Hello.
Hi there.
You guys are prodigeniuses.
Well, I had a slight inclination of a feeling that you would probably say that, because if you didn't, I'd cut you the frig off. Wait,
I know.
what just, somebody just pinch you? What was that noise you just made?
I hurt myself. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Want to borrow some of my pills?
I'm gonna hurt mine.
No, I
How are
hurt
you-
myself a lot.
Come over, take a couple pills. We'll have a sleepover, slumber party. We'll make a
Dude, yeah.
campfire in the living room.
Dude, yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your call.
No problem.
Goodbye. No
Bye.
positive. What? Ray,
Next.
I'd like to know if there are any questions you'd like to ask me.
Yes.
Okay.
I got to think of something on the fly
I have a
now.
question.
Oh,
I have a question.
excellent.
How long
Thanks
did
for
it take you
interrupting
to compile all the materials you
good
Well, it was a great.
you
That's a
put
great
together?
question because there's a story behind that. We traveled all over the world shooting footage,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd say 99% of it didn't come out. So I just had to take the one pickup show in Providence
Right.
as the entire documentary.
Yeah.
And even with that one show, we spent what? Close to $1 million. It probably spent $15 that
Right.
night, and that's what we got on film.
It's
And I'm
bizarre.
sorry about that, guys. I know you put up a lot of your own money to.
That's a good answer. However, that's not what I was asking.
Well, surprisingly enough, he actually wanted to know if you had any snacks.
Well, that was the beginning of it. So, how long did it put together? It was very quick. Because I reviewed all the footage, and it was just mostly black, and there was no sound.
There was a
Right.
lot of black people at the old show.
I was referring to the audio documentary.
Oh, the audio.
that we're
did you
about to hear.
specify that? I'm sorry.
Well, I just thought maybe since that's what we're about to play.
Well, you gotta
Where am I
remember,
again?
Ray Daniels has, to his defense, has directed two
I know.
separate
I'm
documentaries.
Sorry.
So
I'm
let's
sorry.
be
the,
specific.
The audio documentary,
How
because there's a
long-
lot of interviews and
Right.
and
Well, that is really my whole your whole career is how long it's taken to put it together because it took all that time to accumulate the
Right.
perfect sound
Right.
bites that were going to fall. It's like a Tetris game. I had to find every perfect sound bite to match and make lines disappear.
And there had to be, I remember, especially old days, where it felt like you were practically a member of the band. You were with us literally at every show, even up to our most recent show we played at AS220.
Yep.
Who filmed the half, at least 3/4 of it, but Ray Daniels.
I like to say I'm in the cringe. I play the camcorder.
Wow.
amazing.
That's what I tell
think
people.
that's official now.
We'll have
I
to
think
put that
officially.
on the back of the album.
We're gonna have to update this documentary to include Ray Daniels as part of the Cringe. So this is the Cringe audio documentary. It's part one. When we come back from this, we're going to talk more with Ray Daniels, and we're also going to take your calls and your questions for Dirty John, Ray Daniels, Dirty John, Ray, and myself.
Yeah, so get ready.
And Ray.
And I'd like to say again, John Monez. This is the Cringe audio documentary, part one. We'll see you very shortly with more of No Positive Radio. Stay tuned.
Who's calling out for one more? Who wants one fucking more? Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking slit my fucking wrist in front of all of you. You want me to fucking do it? I will fucking kill myself. I will fucking spike a bacon, I'll fucking cheese out of the dragon and fucking slit my fucking wrist. Give me a fucking tribal suicide beat right now. Tribal fucking suicide beat. Dirty John tribal suicide guitar. Let's fucking lift my handy dandy fucking razor blade in the car. Any suicidal motherfuckers in this room? Who wants to die with me? Who wants to fucking die with me? You can take away my life, but you'll never take away my freedom, motherfucker! If you believe in my cause, I want you to stand up right fucking now. And he better not be the only fucking one. Stand up if you believe in my fucking suicide cause. Stand the fuck up. Let's show the fucking crowd what solidarity looks like. Get in on this, get in on it. Yeah!
In the year of our Lord, 1993, a great and oft-whispered rock and roll prophecy came to pass with the formation of one of the most vacuous and unsundry musical outfits in the long and storied history of musical outfits. This band, in its short and sharp career, would go on to recrystallize the long, dormant, and dangerous spirit of rock and roll, forever raising the bar for all unholy imitators. This band became the self-professed surrogate mother to the West German punk folk movement, redefining and cracking apart the illusionary wall between performer and audience. Just who am I speaking of? Seminal myth? Chicanerous legend? That will be for you to decide. I'm documentary filmmaker Ray Daniels, and I will be your guide through the historical annals of an outfit both infamously and notoriously known as the Cringe. The genesis of this musically cultural phenomena lies deeply rooted in the spirit and momentum of two young soldiers of rock. Paul Hullabaloo, lead singer and minister of propaganda, and Dirty John Winterbottom, guitar-binger of the Noble Six String. Paul Hullabaloo was born in a Michigan trailer park and at age 6 moved to and was raised in an undisclosed prison town on the east coast of the United States. A callous and unmotivated childhood led him, upon the crest of his 18th year, to undertake an enigmatically spiritual sojourn to Western European shores, eventually settling in a small Dutch fishing village on the outskirts of Amsterdam. Lead singer, Paul Hullabaloo.
I'd always had this instinctual kind of primal desire to take on some exodus across the ocean to disappear. You know, I just love the word exodus, and I wanted to be equated with that somehow in the future, or at the present, but eventually in the future. I wanted people to equate my name with someone who took an exodus. You know, I just wanted to be reinvented as someone completely different, so that was it. I just went. I completely left everything behind, and I never said a word. I guess I just wanted to find my people, you know, my scene. There was never a scene for me. I never fit in. I wanted to be a part of something bigger than me that eventually I would transcend, and that's what it was all about. You know, I just wanted to have something that I could eventually eclipse. You know, it was a very monk-esque, you know, kind of humble thing if you really think about it.
In the autumn of 1975, Johnson Winterbottom Jr., or Dirty John Johnny Boy Johnny Winterbottom, was born in suburban London in the sleepy town of Shunkchester. A musical prodigy before he could walk, Winterbottom focused his intense energy upon the mandolin, becoming the youngest professional mandoliner when he joined a Jethro Tull tribute band called Aquanet Lung, touring Europe extensively and eventually co-producing and releasing to much acclaim the tribute album entitled Minstrel in the Gallery 2, Electric Jigaboo. But life on the road quickly became tiresome, and Winterbottom longed for a change and a new opportunity. Guitarist, Dirty John Winterbottom.
Playing mandolin with the Tull tribute band was great. It was the perfect education. My interests were waning though. I had started to follow this amazing punk band called Bad Needle, and I was just hypnotized by their violent power. I secretly desired to join them. I guess I wanted to change my image. I was sick of my fancy beard and my medieval shepherd boots, so I decided to quietly approach Bad Needle with a proposition.
Bad Needle singer, Johnny Whiterice.
Well, I was a huge fan of the Mystical Mandolinery Tour. It was an album that Dirty John had released in 1994. So the minute I heard through the grapevine that he wanted to join Bad Needle, I rolled out the proverbial red carpet. And then I even rolled out the real one.
Guitarist, Dirty John Winterbottom.
So I quit Aquanet Lung, joined Bad Needle, and became their new lead guitarist. I felt completely liberated and free to move forward to my true destiny as a guitarist. We played a handful of hugely successful shows together until we felt comfortable enough to start talking about the future of the band.
There was no denying the raw melodic power contained in the music of Bad Needle. The band decided to get out of the London pubs and into the eye of the European scene, thus moving to the centralized location of Amsterdam, where a hungry Paul Hullabaloo was waiting diligently for a sign, for his chance in the spotlight. Lead singer, Paul Hullabaloo.
I had been investigating what I considered to be a fairly stagnant music scene in Amsterdam. You know, I was even thinking that I had made some sort of psychic mistake in coming in the first place. That was until I saw Bad Needle. And then my path became crystal clear.
Guitarist, Dirty John Winterbottom.
We were playing 4 nights a week at this underground coffee house called the Pass House. It was unbelievable. It was a punk maelstrom of pills, guns, knives, guitars, songs, and dreams. And pills. It was Valhalla.
Lead singer, Paul Hullabaloo.
You know, Bad Needle was an awe-inspiring band in every sense of the word, you know, so don't get me wrong. But I gotta be honest with you, and I gotta tell you that it was actually Dirty John that really caught my eye. I don't know if you can picture it, but there he was, night after night, sorcerering around the stage, making these obscenely daring guitar faces. You know, I knew right away that I was hearing the purest, the absolute truest guitar bitch ever. There was just no denying it. It was just a complete truth. And I knew I needed that kind of instinctual intensity on my side, so, you know, I just boldly invited him to join with my genius vision to create what I was going to call punk folk.
Guitarist, Dirty John Winterbottom.
Bad Needle was great fun, in so much as it was great and fun. But again, I was feeling bored and ready to graduate. Paul's offer couldn't have come at a better time. I decided to risk it all by leaving Bad Needle and joining what would eventually become the Cringe.
Bad Needle singer, Johnny Whiterice.
I ended up taking the spicy meat knuckle in my hind section, Dirty John Winterbottom style. Bad Needle capsized without him, and I was finished. I was left stranded to watch the Cringe become poised to take off. I fell into a deep depression, and I eventually ended up committing suicide for the second time. It was an awful time for me.
Now officially a duo, the two eager disciples set out to form a name for their magnificent embryonic rock and roll haberdashery. Lead singer, Paul Hullabaloo.
You know, let me break it down for you like this, you know. Choosing a band name is the absolute penultimate moment in its formation. You know, the name is everything. It's the absolute sway of the band, and it shouldn't be taken lightly at all. You know, Dirty John and I, man, we toyed around endlessly with names. I think my choice was actually, Paper, Scissors, Cock. Paper, Scissors, Cock. I thought that sounded kind of stoic, kind of forceful. Tonight, Paper, Scissors, Cock. Get down with it.
Guitarist, Dirty John Winterbottom.
I thought that we should be called either Coon Farm or maybe Dandy Daddy Patch, which would give us a real glam rock feel. Paul disagreed.
Lead singer, Paul Hullabaloo.
You know, I remember even being somewhat seriously into calling the band Fag Dragon for a while. Did you hear me on that one? Fag Dragon. I wanted to call the band Fag Dragon. I mean, I was already sold on the logo. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I certainly know what I'm talking about. Fag Dragon.
Guitarist, Dirty John Winterbottom.
You know, looking back, I don't remember who actually said it or when, but once it was said, there was no looking back. We settled quickly on the Cringe, and that was that.
After a lengthy string of brilliantly productive minutes of experimentation and execution, the duo readied the meteoric release of their first underground single. The song was poetically titled, I'm Over Here, What the Fuck Are You Doing Over There? Needless to say, the song was needless, yet brilliant.
Pretty baby lady, angel sweet baby lady, wild lady, what you talking about? Pretty baby lady, mascara on your eyes. I'm over here. Do any of you feel cheated?
The overwhelming acclaim of that song led to a boost of valuable confidence for the Cringe. Their experiments with form and sound were garnering attention, leading local scenesters to dub them the Lewis and Clark of punk. The word was spreading faster than gonorrhea on a Dominican banana boat. It was time to bring these valuable discoveries to the stage. In part 2 of this fantastical documentary, we will unearth previously unheard concert bootlegs, explore the recruitment of new band members, and investigate Paul and Dirty John's descent into the drug-addled hell of decadence and the public eye.
Wow. My lord.
There it is, folks.
It's actually out in the world now. It's out flowing across the ether. Can you say that in Ray Manzarek's voice?
Ether, man. Great stuff.
Never ends for me, the amusement of that. So that was it. The part 1 of Ray Daniels' produced, directed, audio documentary on the band, of course, that Dirty John Winterbottom and myself, Paul Hullabaloo, founded and cultivated to become such a worldwide, underground, celebrity-like phenomenon that it's even hard for me to fathom that I was actually a part of these events.
It's not. I can't even talk. I'm so amazed.
I put a lot of hours into that, and I am misty. I have to say, I'm misty.
You know, it's the work must have been worthwhile for that. I'm sure it's going to get a hell of a response.
It was daunting, but worth every painful second.
Now, I want to let you people at home know, pretty soon, once we have part 2 completed, eventually down the road, I will release this documentary. Or I should say the documentary will be released one way or another, completely unedited and uncensored.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing I've learned from listening to that is that you have a serious swearing problem.
I have a potty mouth, so to speak.
Every bleep a dagger.
Yeah. But that's how, in my opinion, it's words that get to the heart of the matter. It's curse words. Because everybody speaks the language of the curse word.
Right.
Everybody knows it. I go into Pakistan on my trips, on my speaking engagements. I go to the former Soviet Union. I go to the Czech Republic. I can say all this jibber jabber about get up off yourselves and do something, or I can just, maybe string 50, 60 obscenities together in a row and get my point across that way. Everybody applauds when you swear. Everybody likes it. It's very liberating for people.
Yeah.
Especially when they hear swears. They get into it like monkeys at the beginning of 2001 who figure out they can smash each other with a bone. Do you see what I mean?
By the way, what a difference you've made in Pakistan and the former Soviet Union. I just want to applaud you and your
Thank
efforts.
you.
Yes.
You made a big difference.
Not too many people know about your...
People do not know
Yeah.
this, and maybe I'm giving away a little of the inside information because I know these guys so well. They don't
Yeah.
want to tell you.
Go ahead.
He's
spill it.
making a difference on the other side of this
It makes him
world.
look soft.
He's swearing here. He's making a difference over there.
The United
so
States,
don't judge him by
the
this alone.
The United States gave them weaponry and taught them how to fight. Paul Hullabaloo taught them how to swear.
Yeah.
And love.
And in swearing, they have found love.
True love.
What is love?
What is love?
So we're going to take some calls. We're going to put the number out
Yeah,
there.
let's take some calls. You can call. You can talk to Ray Daniels, Dirty John, Bill Parker, or myself, Paul Hullabaloo, here at 90.3 on No Positive Radio. All you got to do is call 792-9030. That's 792-9030. I also want to say something really important.
Okay.
The song there, I'm over here, what the F are you doing over there?
Right.
Very neat little fun fact.
Yeah.
On drums in that
Yes,
song,
yes.
of course, is not only our first, but our third drummer,
Yeah.
the Miracle Mark Wilcox.
Right.
Also
You'll
of
hear
the
about
Verge
him in
fame.
the second half.
When we went on with another musician by the name of Chris Nicini, a keyboard player, when
Yeah.
we went on to do The Verge,
Right.
which now is defunct,
Correct.
we called Miracle Mark in to play the drums. He was done with his Pretty Mary Sunshine phase.
Right.
And he decided to come back to rock and roll and stop dilly-dallying in the dewdrop forest. Hippieville.
Fairy magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to really be a punk and also eat Tofurger. Do you know what I'm saying? It's difficult. Right now, the Miracle Mark Wilcox
I've heard he
is-
started I heard he started a new band called the Verge Project.
The Verge Project?
Yes.
Oh, fantastical. All right, no wonder I was left out of the loop.
Let's try it.
No
that.
Positive Radio, what's up?
Yes, is this Hullabaloo?
Yeah, it very well might be.
Yes, this is Aquaman.
This is, are you Aqualish?
I am Aquaman. I
Hello.
am very aquafied.
And what can I do for you, young man?
I have some questions about the documentary.
Oh, excellent. Go ahead.
I don't appreciate the Lewis and Clark reference, although I do appreciate the gonorrhea reference.
You like that, yes.
Yes, I do. I think that's probably a little more appropriate.
That's kind of Ray's magic, I think, in the writing. He actually, a lot of documentary filmmakers neglect the writing phase of a documentary. Ray, I'd like to say you have some of the most poignant and fanciful narration ever.
I think a lot of people see a lot of different things that they
lot
can
of
pull
people
out of
what?
this. We'll hear a lot of things that they can use for themselves, like gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea, for instance. Again, gets the point across. The word was spreading, I believe you said, faster than gonorrhea on a Dominican banana boat.
Yeah.
Everybody knows now how fast that word actually was spreading. Fast.
Very fast.
Quick and slippery. And
Gone.
bacteria-laced lubricated.
Yes.
Seriously. 792-9030. No more superheroes, please. No positive radio.
Yeah, it's Aquaman again.
And there he goes again.
And there goes Aquaman again. Swim away, Aquaman.
Yes, Aquaman. I'll give you the pitchfork. Let's try it. Want to take a bet?
Let's
Take
go
the
for
other.
This is
line.
his dolphin.
He snuck up on the other line now. WRIU.
Yeah, it's Aquaman again.
You son of a bitch, you. You son of a bitch. No positive radio.
Hey, it's Aaron. Could someone come down and let me in, please?
Yeah. Oh, now we got the.
We got Aaron
Of course, the
downstairs.
host of Kind Sounds. Bill's on his way down.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's take this one. If it's Aquaman, I'm going to slip my I was going to say slip my noose, but I'm going to slip my wrist.
We can only be so lucky.
You son of a bitch.
Wow, he's relentless.
What did you want from me, Aquaman?
Okay, I want to know why the bleeping
Yeah.
on everything you do
Yeah.
sounds like a Stop and Shop checkout counter.
Wow.
I mean, it is
Well,
unbelievable.
It's uncanny almost.
Can you put two words together without cursing?
I have a hard time with it, frankly, and I've already explained my reasoning for that.
The international swearing equals love?
That's the T-shirt I was.
He's a
I
quick
was-
learner.
I was
You
pitching.
and Phil Jackson should, put a trademark on that for Christ's sake. I think that's as big as three-peat.
Yes, Action Jackson was a great movie.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Carl Williams. Carl Weathers.
Carl
Weathers.
Carly D. Williams.
Apollo Creed.
Yeah, Carl Weathers in his day, he had some action in him. He did Predator,
Predator was good.
Action Jackson, Rocky. No, that was he Apollo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he also did Force 10 from Navarone.
Wow.
Harrison Ford and the great Robert Shaw.
Wow.
And I'm watching it, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, that's Carl Weathers. He's token black guy.
I might be a filmmaker, but you are truly a film buff.
Well,
Yes,
hey,
yes.
I know my Carl Weathers and my Jamie Lee Curtis. Well, beyond that, I'm lost. Let's try it. I'm hesitant and nervous, but what the hell? We have to get some questions. Oh, yeah, no, 2 lines. Dirty John's a little confused here. No positive radio.
Yeah, you struck out again. It's
Oh,
Aquaman.
you son of a bitch.
Okay.
Watch this. Right here it goes. Wow, ready? Magical. Hello, no positive radio.
Hey, F Aquaman.
Yeah, what's up with that, huh?
I don't know.
He doesn't know the rules of no positive radio.
Evidently not.
What
Wait a
can I
minute.
do for you, son?
I'm sorry. There are rules?
Well, no, but I mean the rule is if you're going to call, have something interesting to say or at least pretend to.
Okay.
Go ahead. Now that's a strict warning, and now here you have to follow that.
I'm lost.
I'm a taskmaster, fool. Dog.
I think Aquaman should call back.
I wanted
Bye.
to also say hello to Scott Garapi out there. Scott, of course, listening, another tattoo artist, Electric Ink Tattoo, with John Monez and Larry D. What are we doing? Jeremy, too?
That
What?
guy had nothing interesting to say.
No, but see, I threw
Rule
him off.
breaker.
I threw him off when I was chastising him,
Yeah.
I think.
You
All right.
scared him.
792-9030.
Preferably a woman.
Yeah,
Girls.
let's get the women vote.
Female perspective.
Let's get the female perspective. I just copied Dirty
I
John.
say,
That's-
well, I did it well, though.
What did you think, Dial Tone? Really? You liked it? I'm glad. Usually very negative.
They're gone.
Now, have you guys ever discussed what you think your demographic is? Is it all boys?
Jerk-offs, essentially, I think. Basement dwellers. Hello?
Yeah, you got that.
Okay.
All right, now it's no longer
That's
even
just-
funny or
that's just
interesting
annoying.
at all. Yeah. I can't even prep a joke about that anymore. I'm worn out with Aquaman.
Do we take it?
Maybe we just start screening calls. See, you guys can all blame Aquaman if I have to start screening. Is he? He died in the comic books? Aquaman's dead? Oh, good. It's the ghost of Aquaman. Just take it. Hello?
Hey.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
We're back. Yes,
Hello.
live. We're live. Guys, we're live. Quiet. We're live.
Shh, it's a girl. It's a girl. It's a
Hush
girl.
up. We're live.
Ah.
We're live. We're live.
Oh, wonderful.
Hey, no, shh, we're live.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I caught in the documentary like halfway,
Yeah.
and it was really, really cool.
Okay.
And I don't know. I was wondering, like,
Is your name Princess Whisper by any chance?
no.
Okay, let's talk. We don't know.
What was your favorite part?
Yeah, what did you like from what? Oh, I like your laugh though.
Hello.
How old are you? Quick.
I'm 16.
Oh,
Wow.
Better than 4. Getting
We're
there.
getting up there, yeah.
They're
You can
aging.
drive.
And now you have a driver's license?
I'm getting a permit.
You need somebody to teach you how to
Yeah, you need
maneuver?
Shaw's parking
10
lot.
and 2, baby. 10 and 2. What were we talking about?
Favorite
oh, yeah,
part.
the documentary. What did you like the best?
Oh, I just caught on like halfway, as I said before, and I really like that song.
I like that song too.
Quiet.
I'm not. That's how I talk too. What, are you making fun of me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What's your name?
Susanna?
Oh, and that's so weird. Her name is Susanna, Bill. What was I singing in the hallway before I went on the air? Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I'm for a ding doo doo with my finger up your ass. I don't know. Where am I? Aaron's like, what, mine, dude? What? Dude, did you see the game? I'm fucking. I mean, where's the Stop and Shop's checkout counter now? I don't know. It's all bad. I'm usually really good with the swearing, though.
You notice how when the
Applaud
girls
me.
call, it's usually a good call.
Nervous energy.
Yeah.
that
What's
makes it
up?
Good.
What did you want? You want to ask Ray Daniels a question?
Okay.
All right. Well, here you go. Here he is.
Oh, go ahead. Ask.
You got to use this mic, or she can't hear.
Oh, ask away.
What's your question? Susanna.
I know you're nervous hearing my sweet, smooth voice.
Oh, well, we lost little Susanna.
Oops.
Oh, damn.
Oops.
792-9030 is the call. I'd like to know if one person in the next 11 minutes will actually have a question.
One or interesting?
Let's find out, shall we? Hello?
Yes, I have a question.
Let's try another line. Yes, can I help you?
Thank you.
Hi.
Susanna.
Oh, now she hung up. I get it. Now she's hanging up on us. She gets not the last laugh per se, but the last hang up. Let's go.
Hello.
Old record.
Yappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Is there a way to Bill, can you screen the phones, please? No? You don't want to do that? Bill's on muscle relaxants right now. He can't get up and screen the call. Bill's like, why are there talking lizards at the mics? I don't know. Hello, this is Batman the horse. I have to give credit. That's Bob
Mr.
Odenkirk.
Show, yeah.
Yeah, and Batman the horse, and he coming down around the bend, Stinkfinger. Here we go, run Stinkfinger.
Electric
from Mr. Show. Yeah.
Wow.
What? Ladies and
See, this
gentlemen,
is the point of the
Mr.
show where we really thought there'd be some people calling in now without your calls.
Watch how they. This is the part of the show I like to call. Watch the energy drop off.
So, what did you guys do this week?
Yeah.
So,
do you guys like jelly beans?
What do you guys
Hey! Hooray! Hello. It's always dial tone jackass. Dial tone jackass. Hello.
Hello, I have a question.
All right. Thank you.
Fire away.
Who wrote the line about the medieval shepherd boots?
Well, nobody wrote the line. That was Dirty John.
I just said that. I was talking about my attire.
His recollections of living in that period when he was in a Jethro Tull tribute band.
Yeah, I like that part. I like the fancy beard too.
Yeah, he had a. If you could have seen, used to call him Frenchie in those
It was
days.
a different time back then.
Yeah. You got to remember, pre-1993, post-1992, there was a certain 2-3 month period where the Jethro Tull look made a quiet yet dangerously loud resurgence in the West European punk folk scene.
Yeah.
The attire of the mystical mandolinerer was in, and there was no questioning that. And Dirty John was like the Malcolm McLaren of his day. He was a tour de force of fashion and style in those days. But, eventually he became a slave to it. I think I bored this caller right off the line.
I just hung up.
Caller's like, hey, man, you got 2 words. I gave you a 2-word question. Give me a 1-word answer, Holmes.
Wow.
I know. You talk too much. You scare the basement dwellers away. They don't get good reception down there, apparently, and not enough water.
Okay, the next person that calls is going to win something, Paul, and you're going to announce what
Whoever
the prize
is the next
right
caller that is not a superhero or a jackass will win free tickets to the Battle of the Bands at Warwick. And anyone else who wants free tickets gets them.
Aquaman. I think we already said that. Right.
Let's try. Well, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Good, I got a question.
Okay.
How the hell do you play a mandolin? The back is round, isn't it?
Dirty John, I'll leave this one to you.
I didn't hear the question.
How do you play a mandolin?
How do you play a mandolin?
Tell him.
I asked you first.
Oh, no.
Wise ass.
Well, truthfully, not to sound, pompous, it just came very naturally to me. I've taken no musical instruction.
What pomposity!
Yeah, but isn't the back of it it's like a gourd? I mean, it's all round. How the hell do you hold it?
No, with the little strap.
The little strap.
Dirty John, he cornered the market in
Is he
straps.
thinking of a sitar?
Yeah.
Most people...
Is this Ravi Shankar?
Most people sit down and play the mandolin, but, I like to run around the stage quite a bit, so I had to have it strapped on me.
Right.
I see.
Anything else?
Did you use Velcro at any point?
I like that they can't hear us, right?
No Velcro.
Let's just talk.
It's fun talking to you, though.
How are you?
Fine. Dirty John's doing
What's your favorite color?
puce.
Aha, really? Funny. Let's
No
take another
Positive
one.
Radio.
Now he's got the main mic.
How do you play a mandolin? That was ridiculous.
It was, wasn't it?
What kind of a question is that? With a pick, like any other stringed instrument.
The Dirty John Show, ladies and gentlemen.
Dirty John, I got a question. Dirty
Yes,
John.
yes.
Name 2 woodwind instruments. Woodwinds. Remember in
Oboe, clarinet, that type of thing?
Is the oboe a woodwind? Is that where you use a little piece of balsa wood on your lip?
Yeah.
You lip it up. You
Yes.
lip up a little piece of balsa wood.
Yes.
You just go lippy with it.
Yeah.
You vibrate your lips.
You vibrate them. Can you do it? You know. Let it vibrate like. No. It's much more. It's deeper. There's a more
telling me
resonant.
how to play?
There's a resonant tone to it, right?
No Positive
Your favorite
Radio.
letter.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, I'm sorry I hung up on you.
Oh, you're
before.
calling to apologize. Can I have the main mic? You don't. What do you think this is? What show do you think this is? Where are you?
I was having fun.
You want to now? You want to apologize for hanging up? You hang up on me rudely. I do it out of practicality because I have to.
It's like
I'm really, really sorry.
Apologize again.
I'm sorry. I'm truly, truly sorry.
Really?
Yes.
Does
From
she
the bottom
listen?
of my heart.
Okay.
Does she listen to the show
Okay,
often?
well, I just got to say one thing to the guy
Yeah.
that called last about the
Okay.
mandolin.
Yeah, hit him.
No, he was like, what kind of question was that? I mean, how can you not, like... Wait a second.
Keep trying.
I remember my first joint.
Did you spend the day with your grandfather today in the shed?
No.
No, neither did I.
No.
I was mowing the lawn.
Really? I
Of
did
my
too.
dreams.
Oh, I'm
In my mind.
Really?
I love you. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
There we go.
That was weird.
Yeah.
She just trailed off there in the middle of
She's
a
like,
sentence.
you know what I wanted to say?
We were all oddly quiet too.
I wanted to hear what was going to happen.
I like to create awkward silences when you should be filling them with interesting crap. It's like I'll have 59 minutes of awkward silences, 30 seconds of friggin' yapping, and 30 seconds of intro and outro. And welcome to No Positive Radio. I hope I get a job doing this.
Wow.
Right now,
maybe she's got what do you fall asleep? What's that called? Narcolepsy.
Yeah. Maybe narcotics.
She's like, wait a second.
So yeah, Dirty John happens to you sometimes on the air.
It does.
I said to him earlier when we were getting ready for the show, Dirty John, sometimes I don't know if you're awake when you're in front of the board.
Here you go.
I'm always awake. No positive radio.
Answer the caller.
Hi, I was wondering if the music in the background while the guy was narrating, if that was portions from the original material of yours?
Yeah, actually, Dirty John Winterbottom, they're kind of like melodic recreations of old Cringe songs, just the bass.
Yeah.
Am I right in saying that?
Dirty John and I kind of talked about it would be great, and he just came up with the idea.
All sorts of weird things we pulled out on stage here and there, and I just went in the studio and recorded,
old stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I think one of them actually was a song called Chicken Neck, which was my humble yet motivated pain to aging.
Chicken neck.
Chicken neck.
Yeah, get it? You ever look at like an old man, they get 3, looks like tendons have formed in their neck, but they're very loose.
Gizzard?
Gizzlies. I call them
Gizzlies.
that's actually the medical term, the gizzlies.
Oh, you guys are talking about chicken neck.
Yeah, chicken neck.
Oh,
that was the song.
chicken neck. Okay.
That was the song. The chorus was catchy as all Christ. It was a little bit like this. Hey, oh, what the heck is that chicken neck? I mean, it was just worldwide.
That song came quick to us, if I remember correctly.
People didn't get it though. They thought I was literally talking about a chicken neck.
I know.
They don't understand metaphoricalizations.
Exactly.
They don't get that crap.
Nope.
I'm a poet. I'm a writer.
Mm-hmm.
A singer. A songsmith. A songstress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's basically where I come from.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you people do, but it isn't. You're not songstresses. I can guarantee you that. Or else you have your own radio show and 2 or 3 documentaries about you. Period.
Okay.
7. Let's take one more call or 2 or 4. 792-9030. Kind Sound's coming up next with Aaron. Do you have a radio name, Aaron? Or you're just Aaron. You just bucked the system.
Hello.
Can we hear the
Hello.
poetry from a few weeks ago?
Yeah, we'll get it out to you very soon. In the
No, I
mail.
want to hear it on
Check
the...
your mail. Check your mail.
I don't want it on the mail. I want it on
You
the
have
radio.
any mail? You got the mail? Hello, No Positive Radio.
Okay, 4th time calling. Okay.
Man, you guys,
This is amazing.
you're killing me. I mean, I guess I have 2 listeners
You
now.
be able to keep a sentence
No,
together this
no.
Go
time?
ahead.
Okay, I got what I had to say before.
Okay.
Okay.
We only have 10 minutes or 5
You
minutes.
can't pull this crap on your driving test.
And not in sign language this time. I don't speak Braille. Okay.
Okay, the person that called after the mandolin question, he shouldn't make fun of the person for asking a question.
I don't even remember either of those calls. It's been so long.
Oh, wow.
I'm on a whole new plane of existence right now.
Well, I was
Betsy.
really upset about that because...
Hey, Betsy, Wetsy Pants. All right, let's
No.
take another call.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, what's her name?
I don't know. Jimmy?
Is that Suzanne?
Yep.
Susanna.
Oh, thanks for sticking up for me, Suzanne. I appreciate it.
Oh, good.
Wow.
All right.
They had their own show.
We
going.
got what is this, a chat room?
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Bye,
Maybe you
Suzanne.
guys can exchange
I don't know
numbers later.
I don't know how Ray's answered all these questions so diligently.
It's tough.
Poor
I mean,
Ray.
the intellect pouring out. I'm trying to keep up.
Yes.
Hello. I think Susanna's a dumbass.
Oh, wow.
Let me guess. The next call will be
And
Susanna.
the plot
Who's
thickens.
this? Who's this?
This is Brooke.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Damn,
How old are
Brooke.
you?
I'm older than Susanna, at least.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus
Nice.
Christ.
We're going up. In
Jesus
one show, we've
Christ.
gone up 2 age groups.
You can already drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Well, if that's
illegal.
Susanna, you can tell
Barely
her that.
legal. What?
You never mind.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry, Brooke.
If that's Susanna calling, you can tell her to fuck off.
Whoa, hey
Whoa,
now.
only Paul can
We
do
don't-
it.
we
I'm
don't
the
go
only
for
one
that type
allowed
of
to get
language.
away with
We're
the
going to
F
another
word.
call here, Paul.
You got the ending music ready or
Yes,
sleep at the
yes.
wheel?
Fuck
You got,
that.
yeah, sure.
Whoa, all right.
All these bitches and hoes, man. I mean, I don't know what to do with it.
Damn.
Bitches.
Hose.
Brooke, I love you, Brooke. And what was the other girl's name? Betsy.
Susanna.
Betsy.
Betsy.
Betsana. Susanna, all the callers, thanks for ruining the last half of my show. Ray, I want to thank you
Glad
for
I
coming
flew
down.
out here.
Yeah, Ray, wow.
Wow.
Hey, so maybe you're going to rescind the second part of the documentary. It'll be 30 seconds long. All it'll be is your narration saying, and then they failed miserably. And then Dirty John hung himself with Paul's dead body. I don't know.
Wow.
As in, I was a
To
noose.
end on a
I was
up
a noose.
note.
I'm a noose. I'm a human noose. I was in the freak show in the circus. The Royal Hannaford Circus.
Don't you have some wrap-ups to do?
Again, good luck, John Monez, Larry D, and your travels. I love you both. Till next week's Paul Hullabaloo asking you kindly subject, oppose, subvert. Stay tuned. Aaron and Kind Sound's coming up next. www.nopositiveradio.fanspace.com if you want to check us out online. You know I love you all, even though I rag on you. Caca pee pee. Live the lie. Bye-bye.